Jeep Invasion is always a pretty crazy and happening event, and this year was no different. I don't know how many Jeeps they had. Last year said they had 25,000. I expect they had 25,000 this year. They did feel a little bit less crowded somehow, but there were still Jeeps everywhere. But I stuck to my plan. I didn't show up until a little afternoon, closer to 1. And the parking lot was full. And I rolled right up into that place, grabbed my ticket, and head through. First thing I did, I ran through to see Cottywomple. Old Bill's a good guy. I always try to see him. He can never remember my name. That's unimportant, I can't either. But he's got a new wrap on his ride. It looks pretty good. Check it all out.
I'm gonna try to go over here and find Cottywomple and see what his new truck looks like. I think it's out this way. It was last year. Oh, I see it. Here we go. Don't get tall.
Lit up. Hey, you're the first one I came to look for. Well, Lit up Richard is saying that. Wait, here's the Cottywomple board. You gotta watch the channel, you should. Hi, check this out. Quite that lit up. Yeah, Cottywomple new wrap is good looking. They have give me a wrap someday.
And after I hung out with old Cottywomple Bill for a little while, I headed back in to look around the booths, and I saw a few things. I'd go ahead and give you a little bit of music and show you just one or two of the things that I liked.
ice cream too, but that's pretty cool.
After I saw those things that I liked, and I really did like that that spare tire cover for the other Jeep. I meant to go back and get that, I forgot. Anyways, after I checked out all those things I liked downstairs, I headed upstairs. And I went to try to find old Daniel Hill Outland Motorworks. And I got looking around.
Hey, the vintage trailer folks, guys. Know them. Let's get this looking at me. So, can't decide what size tires you need. Maybe what you really need is tracks. They're really cool. I bet I can't afford them.
Takes all the sway and everything out, still get all this travel. Now they're starting
Okay. I don't know if you can hear me over that music. I think we're gonna get a break in the shade underneath this Jeep. I think I found the tire size I want. Check that out. It doesn't have to do anything else to it. It's still one of the cooler ones out here.
You know, Daniel Hill didn't have a booth. So I went ahead and I explored. And lo and behold, Daniel Hill just showed up. He was there anyway.
What's up, man? You even dress like you're supposed to be here.
Well, that's just the way we dress.
Headed back to my camp. Did kind of a loop around, whoop, whoop, you know, Cades Cove. It got me thinking. I guess I'll let me from Cades Cove tell you all about it. So I told you when I'm driving, I don't usually have deep thoughts. I just kind of zone out and go into my own little world. Maybe I do. So I've recognized that there are 4 different brands of Jeepers. Okay, so on the lowest tier, you have your Jeepers. These are you guys who just get started, who are just into the Jeeping. You know, they may think, you know, all the bling is cool, but they probably have a stock Jeep and they're trying to figure out what they want to be with their Jeeping. These people have never seen horses. Okay, so those are your Jeepers. Now, Jeeper is like level 1. It's like the beginning of your role-playing game. You know, it's your first class. But then you're gonna grow, and you got a couple of options. Now, one option, and this is the option that you see most of, it's somewhere like Jeep Invasion, is you have your mall crawlers. Now, these are the guys who have 20-inch rims and rubber band tires. They've got neon whips. They have angry grills. And if you're one of those guys, cool. But that's what something like Jeep Invasion tends to draw in. A bunch of mall crawlers. People like shiny Jeeps. But then you have kind of almost the other end of the extreme. You got your off-roaders, your 4x4s. And all these Jeeps are 4x4, right? But or 4-wheel drive. But these guys, they're all about, ooh. Okay, let's take a break and appreciate this turkey. Hello, little turkey.
Alright. Back to defining my Jeeps. Now you got your actual 4 off-roaders, okay? Now these guys, you know, they are all about function, but all the function they're about is climbing over the next rock. So, you know, they'll tear out a seat to make it lighter. They'll jack it up to the moon. They'll have, you know, 44-inch tires on tons and be the ugliest ratted out piece of crap you'll ever see. It'll climb over anything. Okay, those are off-roaders. And then you get where I find that I fit in, and you have your overlanders, or your car campers, whatever you want to say, or adventurers. I prefer adventurers. And man, those guys are somewhere in between. Not so worried about putting light bars on everything. A lot of them like cool looking Jeeps, but you'll have a rack on the back. You'll have your rooftop tent up top. And they're all about going anywhere, staying anywhere, in the coolest views and staying there. Somewhere between the off-roaders and the regular Jeepers. Have a few lights, but they're more functional. You know, they're not like the mall crawlers and just flashy neon. They've got some of that, but it's to be seen. That's where I think I feel best. But I think the trick is make a little circle and draw a little line up and see how much of it you fill in. What do they call that? A star chart. Fill in your star chart. See what it looks like. Let me know. Are there any other kinds of Jeepers? Don't really know. Anyways, cool thing about the Overlanders, you don't even have to be a Jeeper to be in the club. You could even be a taco mama.
Anyways, so long and short of it is there are at least 3 different kinds of Jeepers. 4 if you count, you know, just Jeepers. Jeepers. You know, you just have a Jeep. You're not doing anything funny with your Jeep. At least 3 kinds of Jeepers, probably more. And I just don't think I'm a mall crawler Jeeper. I mean, I'm not saying my Jeep can go out climb anybody. There are probably some of those mall crawlers that'll put me to shame. We're gonna go out and we're gonna hit some trails, and we're gonna go find some cool places to go hike and bounce our way there. We're gonna get muddy. And that's how I'm gonna hold my Jeep. And you know what? All that tells me is the mall crawler people are not my people. I think the Overlander people are my people, but I still don't think I'm an Overlander.